Hey guys, what's going on? Troy at Mountain Man Treasure here, and it's been a busy couple of days, but we're beating the clock.
Mountain Man, Mountain Man.
Treasures.
Welcome into the channel, guys. My name is Troy. I'm a reseller in Montana. Go to garage sales and estate sales. I go to thrift stores. I buy stuff, and then I sell it again online. Mostly that's happening on eBay. And things have been very busy on eBay for me since, I guess, probably about Thanksgiving weekend, which is typically when things pick up for me. So that's nice to see, especially since before that I was gone for I had it on vacation mode for like 8 or 9 days. So I've been working really hard to list a lot and get that activity back going in the store, and I think we've rebounded, and I'm very happy with where we're sitting right now. We're going to take a look today at what I've sold over the last 2 days out of the eBay store. It's been pretty good. And today's, we're going to look at yesterday and we're going to look at today. And today I actually have included some day of sales. And I do that for a couple of reasons. We'll talk about that when we come back. First, let's take a look at the sales. Nice little hodgepodge of stuff here. Another Christmas item going out. We'll get to that guy, but we'll start over here today. Vintage destination hat. San Diego's got the whales on there. SeaWorld look. Not officially SeaWorld, but that's what they're going for there. Just a cool look. High crown. It's got the rope on there. The double snap on the back, and the foam is in fantastic shape. I listed this and got an offer relatively quickly, and I accepted it because the sell-through rate on these is not super high, you know, these type of destination hats. And it was a fair offer, so I took it. $13 plus shipping for that. Another, I guess, destination shirt here. Telluride, Colorado. Got this actually from Troy and his wife. They gave me a pile of different shirts that they had before they moved. And so I've listed them. And this guy sold. Pretty cool. Nice little like sunrise, sunset fade. It sold for $9.98 plus shipping. We've got Alicia Keys, songs in A minor on cassette tapes. You guys know I like selling cassette tapes. It's been a little bit, I think, since we've sold one, but this is a pretty solid tape. $15.59 plus shipping. We've got a Monster Jam truck. This is Gravedigger, and it sold for $8.98 plus shipping. Mary's Moo Moos. We bought a whole bunch of these a while back. I think I've only got a couple left, and these are two that go together. See, it says, I love Moo. And these guys, $15.59 plus shipping. Lots of lower dollar stuff, but it definitely adds up. We've got a Petzl knife, P-E-T-Z-L, and it doesn't look like much. It's not real high, like, I want to say high quality. It's a quality knife, but it's not heavy duty. But what it's used for, I believe, it's got this hole here, and it's used for like climbing. I suppose, you know, you could use backpacking, stuff like that, but you can put a carabiner through that. And so that's what these are often used for. I got this in a bag of knives, a whole bunch of them. I paid $5 for the whole thing. This guy sold for $21 plus shipping. Back here, little nativity piece. I think I paid $1 or $2 for this. Vintage, made in Japan. It's got a spot for some little, very small candles up there. And I thought it was a neat piece. And it sold for $9.98 plus shipping. Same price. Ooh, I better move that. I'm going to knock that over before I ship it. This is $9.98 free shipping. It's a circuit analyzer. I think it was like a quarter or something. I pulled this out of my death pile, so I don't really remember, but I listed this over the weekend, so it sold in less than a week, so happy with that. We've got Ron from Kim Possible, and
this does not bode well for the Ronster.
yeah, he talks. Now, this guy's been sitting around for a while, but I don't mind having these little figures. I've got several bins that these things sit in. $9.98 plus shipping on that. You can see that's kind of a theme in this one, I guess. We've got, for the Nintendo, Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt with the little dust cover. Got a couple of these. And this guy sold for, yeah, $9.98 plus shipping. And then that brings us, well, let's just do these. Let's do these first. We'll slip the ducks in. Look at that. We got the Minecraft duck, little pink Minecraft duck. And this is like a duck in a panda suit, I guess, like the little onesie pajamas or a Christmas, Halloween. I don't know. I'm thinking it's like a little panda onesie. And those two are both going out to Athena, a fantastic supporter of the channel. So thank you so much for that. And then I actually just picked this one up. Look, you can see the size difference between these. This one is pretty big. I picked this up just the other day and listed it. It sold in, I don't know, a day, less than a day, actually. Little Bavarian duck, or I guess big Bavarian duck. Got the beer, got the pretzel. She is good to go. And she is going to Kathy. Kathy, thank you so much. We'll get that shipped out to you. And then we've got this guy. Look at this. It's Frank E. Post, the singing lamppost. He's actually a little bit creepy. That's what he actually looks like. You know, the cartoon version, he looks like he's out of Beauty and the Beast or something, right? The actual version, he's a little bit more Doctor Who creepy. But he sold for good money. I think I got this for $3. I think it was $3 or $4. And this guy just sold for $59 plus shipping. Whole mess of them I'm going to try and get out today. We'll see. I think I can get them all packed up. Nothing really all that difficult here. It's just quite a lot of it because I put it off, like I said, until, well, it's about 1 o'clock as I'm putting this together. Wanted to get as many out as I could. But we'll start with here, and this is a viewer sale. We've got a duck along with it. So the Ninja Duck is part of this whole thing, along with, look at this. This is Magneto. It's a Magneto magnet. I kind of like that. Magneto from the X-Men. What I did is I made this. I'm experimenting. This one, see, has a yellow edge on it. I don't know if I love the colored magnets. I was trying to kind of match them to the comic. I don't know. But this is from a vintage comic book. And, you know, so cut out the characters. I have a couple dozen of them. I have Spider-Man and there's various X-Men, stuff like that. And trying to turn them into fridge magnets. Just thought it'd be kind of a fun little craft project. I'm still experimenting, but the ones that I put up I think are good enough to list. So we put that one up, and Christopher picked up Magneto. So there's Magneto. Christopher also got Star Trek Picard Season 2. Actually a pretty solid series. I actually really enjoy it. I like Patrick Stewart a lot, and so that's why I decided to check it out. I bought this off of eBay, actually, for $14.99 free shipping. I got a great deal on it. It was brand new and still sealed. So I went through, watched it once, and then relisted it. So Christopher picked up that one, and We Are the World. This is a USA for Africa. It's a fantastic, it's still got like the insert and everything in there in really nice condition. I've sold this a couple of times now. So Christopher got, let's see, it was USA for Africa and Picard. That was $29.41 plus the shipping. And then he picked up, like I said, the Magneto and the little Ninja Duck. And we have some other ducks going out today. We'll get to those here at the end. But Christopher, thank you so much, my friend. I hope you enjoy those. I'm going to figure out the best way to ship all of this to you to see if maybe I can get this in one package. The record's going to throw it off. So we'll see what I can figure out to get you the best shipping price and see if I can combine everything there. We've got Just Dance 3 for the Wii. This one, not a high dollar, but easy enough to list. And it does sell actually pretty well. $9.98 free shipping on that, which I think was the same price. Yeah, as this. This is an old Swedish coin. It's pretty cool. Don't know anything about coins, really, but it's an old iron coin. And so I listed it, $9.98 free shipping. And somebody, that's been listed for a while, but somebody finally took me up on it. Another small here. This is from Lesney. It's a super fast. And it's the Matchbox series. This is a Honda motorcycle. And it sold on an offer that somebody sent me of $9 plus shipping, just for that little guy. Then over here, if I can get our focus to work and not lose that coin, we've got a ballistic panel ballistic soft panel. And this thing I picked up for, I think it was $1 actually, and sold for 40 bucks, free shipping. But this is, it's got some weight to it, but probably 8-ounce rate. I imagine that's going to go out, so won't be too bad. Knocking the duck around here. Let's see. We got Monster Jam. This is Grave Digger. We sold one just the other day. Now another one out. I have a whole bunch of them. $8.98 free shipping on that guy. Or $8.98 plus shipping, sorry, on that guy. Got a Christmas ornament. The Minnesota Vikings. Somehow their record is really good. I'm just not convinced, Viking fans. I'm not convinced. But I am convinced that I sold this little ornament. I'm happy they're doing well enough to sell the ornament. This guy is going out for $9.98 plus shipping. A little bit of a theme so far, but we have better sales. Like this guy. Another Pikmin plush. Little leaf going on there. These guys pretty rare, and I got a whole pile of them and one pickup. And this guy sold for $28.79 plus shipping. Pretty good. Ziggy mug. I like picking up Ziggy stuff. Mugs are long tail, but I find cool mugs and I pick them up sometimes. Good morning, sunshine. That's all there is. Just an old Ziggy mug. And it sold for $15.79 plus shipping. We've got a Stanley fry pan set. This is actually pretty heavy. We'll see what this costs. It's not going to fit in a padded flat rate, so I'm not sure what it's going to cost to ship the thing, but I got it for so cheap as part of a bundle. I thought, you know what, we'll see. And I took an offer of $35 free shipping. So we sold some boots. I just listed these. Actually, they've only been listed for a day. I think I listed these yesterday, maybe day before. But brand new. Got them this summer for, I think I picked up 2 pair for 15 bucks total. And this one has now sold. These are the size 8, I believe, still new. They've still got the liners sealed in there. And went back and forth with the buyer on these, eventually settling in at $43 plus shipping. Another football thing here. Atlanta Falcons NFC champion hat. Still new with the tags from starter. This eventually would be worth more, but it's been sitting around for a long time. So I accepted an offer of $15 plus shipping. Same thing on these. These are probably $40 shoes eventually if I let them sit forever. And they've been sitting for quite a long time. I had somebody that messaged me, said, hey, I've been watching these for a while. Would you be willing to accept an offer? And so we went back and forth, and they're actually in the UK, so they do have to pay international shipping. And we settled in at $27.55 plus that international shipping for the shocks. I love the colorway on those. From the Berenstain Bears. What is it? I don't know. But you know what I'm talking about. It's Sister Bear. And this one, it's got actually the hard rubber face on it. And I accepted an offer of $11 plus shipping on that one. Same story, right, as the hat, as the shoes. Eventually, it would sell for a little bit more. But it's been sitting, so it's time to move it out. Got a pair of goalie pads and the blocker glove there, the junior goalie set. And it's for street hockey. I got it for, I think, $5 at a garage sale this summer and sold it for $35 plus shipping. So that's a pretty solid flip. A couple more things here. We've got from Black Hawk. This is the ITS, the internal tourniquet system. I'm trying to find on the sleeve, wherever the sleeve is. There it is. Right here, inside the sleeve, it's got, well, just that, an internal tourniquet that, you know, under the Velcro there, you can apply. It's got one on each arm. And it sold for $37.76 plus shipping. Then I found another Carhartt. Going through my stuff, in one of my death piles, I discovered that a Carhartt had escaped me when I was listing all of them. So I listed this guy. It's not real high dollar, but it is a good size, and it's in good shape. And so I actually had somebody, again, going back and forth with me on offers, and we settled it at $62 plus shipping. And some ducks, as promised, heading out. We've got the green star duck, I think is cool. Getting ready for St. Patrick's Day. Look at that. The St. Patty's Day duck and another chicken duck. That trio is headed out to a great supporter of the channel, Marble. Marble, thank you so much for stopping by. And another one of our proudly served vet ducks is headed out the door. This one is going to Virginia. Virginia, thank you so much. And finishing us up, fitting with the season here. The duck I called the Mother Mary duck, which I guess makes that baby Jesus duck. And these headed out to Sherry. Sherry, thank you. Can't be upset with all of those. Definitely took me some time to pack all that stuff up today, but it's worth it. And like I said at the front end, a good portion of the stuff that I packed up today was stuff that actually was purchased today. I wouldn't have to ship it until Monday. I have one business day. But I get questions a lot of times, or I see questions in Facebook groups. I see people wondering, especially newer resellers, of course, how do I get more feedback? How do I get that feedback up? Well, a couple ways you can do that. And one of them is to ship things not just on time, but quickly. So when you can, ship it ahead of time. When we're talking about the day before a holiday, especially if that holiday is like on a Friday, so they buy something Thursday, you wouldn't have to ship it till Monday. Ship it on Thursday. Then all of a sudden they're getting something Monday that they didn't even know was in the mail yet, right? That leaves an impression. I look at my feedback, and a lot of the things that when it's not just a generic A+ seller, right? When they actually write something, very often they point out how quickly it got there. It's how quickly they got there, how accurate the description was, or sometimes, hey, it's better in person. I like to under-promise, over-deliver. And then I pack well. I overpack, honestly, on a lot of stuff because it leaves an impression. People go and leave feedback when they see that. And a combination of that, of it got there quickly, it looks better than they thought, and it was protected well, that's when they leave feedback. And so that's one of the reasons I do that, especially around now. People are trying to get things in time for Christmas, and a lot of these things are gifts. And so you want to get it to them quickly. And so I'm trying to do that, especially on Fridays ahead of the weekend, get things shipped out. And I'm also trying to beat the clock. If you look at the USPS website, or if it might be posted at different post offices, they generally tell you what the cutoff is. Now, the cutoff is, I guess, in some ways arbitrary, a little bit, because they're trying to put in a little bit of wiggle room, and they can't promise delivery during this time of the year. They really don't. They say when it should be there, but who knows, right? Right now, for this year, they're saying that the cutoff for first class and I think ground is on the 16th in order to get it there before Christmas. For priority, I believe it is the 19th. Now, if we're talking about Hawaii and Alaska, their dates are a little bit different. And of course, international, we've already crossed that bridge. I think the international deadline was on December 6th. I think it was the 6th. You still might beat that. I mean, sometimes things get there more quickly, but that's when they say the cutoff is. Now, you will get customers in the next week message you and say, I want this for Christmas. Can you promise it's going to get there in time? They're going to be sending you messages next week asking you the same question. And I would encourage you not to promise anything. You can promise, I guess, that you will get it in the mail as quickly as you can. But in terms of delivery, you're not in charge of that, right? And let them know, like, hey, I will do everything I can. I'll drop it off today. I'll drop it off tomorrow. It should, looking at what the system says, it should get there in time, right? As long as they order it and it actually says that. But don't promise that it's going to get there. I usually reinforce the fact and the idea that I'm going to do my part, but I can't promise anything that USPS is going to do. I don't know what they're going to do. And so I can't promise that, but you've got a good shot, is usually kind of how that's sort of the theme of my messages when I get those questions. So that would be my suggestion to you. Try to get things out as quickly as possible, but when they ask, don't promise it's going to get there, because you just don't know. Guys, I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with me for this one. If you wouldn't mind, the thumb and the commenting helps us out a ton. And we'll see you next time.